I'm really hoping this is gonna work. Let's have a look. Oh, things are happening. I'm really hoping this is gonna work. Oh shit, okay, I can hear myself. Okay, I think it's working, and I think I have people online. Let's have a look. If you are watching, please shoot me a message in the chat so I know that I'm not just speaking by myself. Wouldn't make much of a difference. I do a lot of speaking by myself anyway. Hello and welcome to this. Oh, we do have people. Hello, my dears. I'm so glad. Hello and welcome to this live stream where I will be trying out a new character today. Not makeup that I'd ever done before, so we'll see how that goes. I'm not going to tell you who it is yet because I want you to guess as I do it because I think it would be funny. You'll probably guess very quickly anyway. But yeah, just thought we could hang out and have a chat, and I'll answer a few questions, and you can watch me attempt to do some mediocre makeup. So yeah, I'll give you a hint. It's a female character, and it's going to be from the Golden Trio era, not the Marauders era. Shock, I know. So yeah, I've got like a little setup here with altogether too much makeup. And no, I am not playing a house elf. Sorry for those disappointed. Winky and Dobby are not making an appearance today anyway. I feel like maybe that'll be the last makeup I ever do in the distant future when I'm like, you know what, it's time to retire. Time to retire this blog. The last RP I ever do will be Dobby the house elf. I make a promise now. You can all bear witness to my vow. Dobby will one day happen, but not until I'm ready to leave the internet forever. So I'm just got like tinted moisturizer on my face and some concealer. So I've not got very much makeup on my face at all. And I'm just gonna start contouring, so look like less of a child. When hopes it's Luna, might be. But yeah, let me know what you think. And do ask questions because I'll be checking the chat intermittently. I'll turn off my phone. Bad content creator with their phone on. Okay. I've got just like this random sponge applicator thing that should have product in it. And yeah, I'm just gonna create cheekbones because cheekbones are not natural. I'm not blessed with them naturally, unfortunately. I got a lot of asks on Tumblr saying it was Luna. So looks like people are wanting to see a Luna cosplay. Interesting. We will see. I'm just gonna use a brush to blend it out. This character is not a Slytherin. So, another clue. You can't just ask me like what house they're in and just like narrow it down that way. You gotta. I'm not gonna give it to you that easy. If you guess right, I will tell you, but you gotta ask some good questions first. It is not someone from the Fantastic Beasts era, but I really want to cosplay Queenie at some point because Queenie was literally my favorite character before the second movie butchered her and her entire character, which is very sad. But actually, Queenie might be happening soon because I'm making some changes to my hair color in a couple of weeks. So maybe we will do Queenie. Who knows? I don't have anything like as fabulous that Queenie would wear. Queenie wears like friggin' silk nightgowns and stuff, and I don't wear much, but I do not wear silk nightgowns to bed. Is the character from the same age range as the Golden Trio? Age range, yes. They attended Hogwarts at around the same time. Yeah, they are a pretty prominent character in the books. Not so much a background character, but it's not Harry Potter, I will tell you that. Yeah, I was so angry about Queenie's character development in the. I did like a whole post on like ranting about how she was just butchered. I didn't feel like any of the decisions they made with her character had like the proper justification or motivation behind them. Like I would have accepted it if they'd explained it properly, but they didn't. Right, yes, next step, and this will be a big clue. I'm going to do some freckles on my face, and I have a bit of a convoluted method for giving myself freckles, so this will be really entertaining. A lot of you could just, or a lot of people just like use like a what's it? Eyeliner, like an eyeliner pen, like a brown eyeliner, or like an eyebrow pencil or something like that, which is fine, but just doesn't work for me because I don't think you get like the natural like splotchy effect. So what I use is everyone knows I have a hair color problem in which I'm very grey naturally. So I do happen to have like instant root concealer that comes in like a little can, which is quite funny. Which to be honest, I've never used this for my actual hair because it just makes your hair crunchy and doesn't work. I only ever use this for makeup. So the technique is it's so easy to go horribly wrong, which is why it's going to be really entertaining for you, because I'm sure I'm just going to splatter this everywhere. But you have to like press the nozzle very, very, very lightly, and it will splatter and it will like spurt and give you like a paint freckly effect. Another method, you could just use like a paintbrush and like flick the end of it, so you basically just get a splatter effect. That would probably be way easier actually, but I've committed to this method so far, so that's how we're gonna do it. Yeah. Yes, I have a bow in. Yes, I'm glad you like my bow, TT. Okay, so I'm gonna test. I've got like some tissue paper here, and I'm just gonna like test it. Okay, so I'm literally like barely even pressing the nozzle because I don't want it to look like I've just like a car's just like driven past me on a muddy road and splattered me with mud, which is probably what's gonna happen. Yeah, okay, well if it goes wrong, it goes wrong. But I'm gonna like position it quite far away from my face and hope for the best and aim for this area of my face. I'm so nervous, can you tell? Okay. And I have to look what I'm doing, but I also have to shut my eyes so it doesn't go in my eyes. So this is just really like set up for disaster. I'm just gonna get on with it, okay. The other awful thing about freckles on characters is that they never show up. Like I've got quite a lot of splatters on my face right now. I bet you can't even see it on the camera. You literally have to get like a permanent marker and like stab your face to make freckles show up, and then they end up looking ridiculous anyway. So they'll look really good in real life, but and if you do go a bit overboard, I'll just like go over some of it with like concealer. But yeah, see, it's working. I bet you can't even see it. It's fine. What it'll do, it will just give like your skin texture, make it a little bit more mottled, so at least you've got like a base for freckles, and then I will go in with like a pen afterwards and make bigger ones. Oh geez. Okay. Yeah, that'll do it. I got this technique from a YouTuber, like a makeup YouTuber called Linda Hallberg, I think her name is. If anyone watches her, let me know because I really like her. I think she's Swedish or Norwegian or one of those Scandinavian countries. And her like makeup looks are so like avant-garde and very like high fashion, but have a lot of like really cool techniques. So shout out to Linda for helping me with my RP. I'm gonna have to adjust the lighting when I go online later because this isn't showing up at all. But I'm not gonna go overboard. I'm not gonna tempt fate because I know when to stop. Okay, next stage is I've got this like eyebrow marker. It's basically just like a brown felt tip pen, but for makeup. I'm just gonna use that to do it some like bigger freckles. And I think those will be the ones that you can mainly see. But I think the key with freckles is not to like evenly space them because freckles like overlap each other. They create bigger freckles. You get really tiny ones and like bigger moles and stuff. So don't do like evenly spaced dots on your face and don't make them all the same size. Because that's not what freckles look like. I know what freckles look like because most of my family's ginger. And I inherited the pale ass skin, but not the beautifully colored hair. So that's upsetting. But yes, I'm well versed in the art of freckling. I do get really freckly in the summer when I go outside, which isn't very often. So, sorry, I will answer some questions instead of just blabbering on. Okay. BTS concert. Yeah, I went to a BTS concert last weekend. It was fantastic, man. Like BTS might not be your cup of tea, or like Korean, music might not be your cup of tea, but you can't deny like the level of like effort and freaking work they put into everything. I really like their music. I think it's really fun and I enjoy listening to it. But I'm not one of those like die hard, like really dedicated fans. My sister is, which is why I went with my sister Molly. And she was an emotional wreck. I was just kind of there for shits and giggles. But the concert itself was the loudest concert I have been to or think I ever will go to. Like, it was so loud. And if you follow me on Snapchat, you will see, like, before the concert, they were playing all of, like, the music videos to their songs. And the crowd was just going freaking nuts. And they were like chanting all the words and they were screaming, and the concert wasn't even going to start for like another 2 hours. So I had to sit there for 2 hours with just like non-stop screaming before the concert even started. And then when the concert started, they needed obviously to make the music loud enough to, drown out the screaming. So it was just mad. And I've only just got rid of the ringing in my ears, I think. It's taken me that long. But no, it was fantastic. It was really weird seeing them like as very, very tiny people in real life. Like I knew they were there, but because they were so tiny, it kind of felt like I was watching like a little Lego village version of BTS. It was strange because like I'd seen so many like pictures and gifs of them, and like obviously with the knowledge that they live in Korea, and so I was like, oh, I'm not going to see those guys ever. But then I did, so that was cool. They're very, very attractive men. I'm very overwhelmed by quite how attractive they were and good at dancing. I think that was like mainly it. Like when someone can move their freaking body like that, you're just like, yeah, no, fair enough, man. I see the attraction. So yeah, it was really cool. Jimin cried his eyes out at the end, which was like very upsetting. I think he was just very overwhelmed, and then I was overwhelmed, and it was just all very overwhelming. So yeah, like one of them was just cry. Actually, two of them were like just crying their eyes out, and I was like, "Oh my god, does this always happen at a concert? Do the singers just cry?" And Molly was crying, and then I was like getting teary because everyone was just crying, and I was so overwhelmed by the noise. So yeah, it was interesting. So to answer your question, yes, I had a great time at BTS. Probably won't go again. Well, I can't go again because I won't be coming back to the UK until next year. But yeah, it was a lot. But I had a really good time, and Molly had a really good time, which was nice. I don't go to a lot of music concerts. I go to festivals quite a lot. I'm not going to any music festivals this year, but this is kind of like festival season in the UK, and it's just when all of like the British young population comes out and gets very, very drunk for a long weekend in a field and a tent somewhere. And it usually rains. Or it's like this is the thing, of all the festivals I've been to, it's either pissing it down with rain or it's scorching hot. So you either wake up in the middle of the night and your tent's flooded, or you get horrifically sunburned because no one brings sun cream because it's England. So yes, it was festivals are great fun. I tend to go for the food primarily and the music second because festivals always have like really cool like little well if you go to the good festivals, I'm like a freaking hipster and I go to like food festivals. There's actually I might go to a festival this year. Jamie Oliver, our fun little chef guy who you may know, actually does a festival in the UK called the Big Feastival and has really good music acts. I saw a bunch of them last year. I just went for the day because it's in Oxford, so I could just go for the day. And I went with Molly and my little sister. I took her because they had like some freaking Peppa Pig monster there, which she loved. But this year they've got Lewis Capaldi playing. So, I have a lot of emotions about Lewis Capaldi, and I follow him on Instagram, and I think he's a really funny guy, and his music's really good. So I might go for like the food and Lewis Capaldi. I think that would be a solid day out. I'm rambling so much about rubbish. What is outside? Yeah, yeah. I know. I don't go outside. Yeah, Reading Festival. Exactly. Oh my god. I would never go to Reading or Leeds because it terrifies me. I might go to Glastonbury one day just for the experience. But like you may have gathered, like a lot of like noise and commotion tends to like make me anxious and um yeah, I just get overwhelmed easily by like a lot of drunk people as well. I think my mum instinct is too strong, and so my mum instinct being applied to 100,000 other people at this festival who are all drunk and irresponsible is just too much. um, so yeah, festivals I pick and I choose them, but I do enjoy them. I need to like make sure that I'm not going overboard on these freckles. I'm very, very freckly in real life. I don't know if you can even see them. That's sad. But yes, I have concentrated, back to the makeup, I've concentrated the freckles along my cheekbones and the tops of my nose and my forehead, which is where the sun would usually hit. Like little lip freckles are really cute as well, I think. So I'm going to put a couple on like my lip line. And then just like a couple little guys on the lower bit of my face. If I was wearing, I'm probably going to wear a jumper. So I'm not going to do all of this section of my body. But this would be really handy to cover like large sections of your body if you can be asked to sit there and put freckles on your torso for 3 hours. So that's a handy tip, but I'm cutting out that entire section today because I can't be bothered. And also, I have a jumper that I really want to wear because I haven't worn it in a cosplay yet, and I think it would be suitable. Jamie Oliver reminds you of the loss of pizza and junk food at school. I mean, yeah, we did like I remember in primary school because I was in primary school when that whole like food revolution was happening with Jamie Oliver, and I think we like made a petition to like fire Jamie Oliver. I don't know, like we were kids, like fire Jamie Oliver from what? He's Jamie Oliver. You can't fire him from being Jamie Oliver. But, you know, didn't work. We lost the turkey Twizzlers, RIP. Looking back, probably a very, very good thing that we did because, oh my God, the crap that they used to serve us at school. So yeah, thanks, Jamie. You did us a solid one there. I also like putting freckles on the eyelids because I think they're cute. I really wish I had more freckles. I just think they make you look healthy and like you've been outside and like you've got a tan. But alas, I was not born to be tanned. I'm going to shit talk Molly here because she probably won't watch this live stream. But Molly got a spray tan for a wedding that we went to recently. And it was the funniest thing because Molly and then my other cousin were both like 3 shades darker than me. Molly's ginger, my other cousin's blonde. And I'm sat there like the dark featured person looking like radioactive. I was that pale. So yeah, no, just was not born to be a tan person. Do you have a natural freckle on your chest? Yes, I do. I have a freckle there. That's my only freckle. it's a mole technically, but yes, I have. I when I was a kid, I used to like get like gel pens and like draw a necklace around my neck because I was super cool. Yeah. that is my one. I have a lot of moles on my body, just not very visible, like freckles. I figured out a couple months ago that I had a massive mole on my butt, which I never noticed before. My sister actually told me. That's probably TMI, but never mind. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with those freckles. I'm gonna add a little bit more contouring so I can shape my face a little bit more. I want to make it slightly more angular. So I'm just gonna put this giant ass palette from Mr. Problematic James Charles. My sister got it for me, and when all that drama was going down with James Charles, my sister was like, "Are you gonna like sell the palette or throw it away?" And I was like, "Why would I do that? It's a massive palette of makeup. Just because the guy's a bit of a dickhead doesn't mean I'm gonna waste perfectly good makeup. Crazy." So yes, I'm just gonna contour my face a bit. Yeah, me and Titi both have a mole there, only I get to keep mine. Titi's very upset about the loss of the chest mole. I'm very upset about it too, but I just realized that I get to keep mine and you don't. I'm sorry. It wasn't for nothing. The loss of the mole wasn't for nothing. It was a safety precaution. It's fine. I'm glad your chest is now safe, but it was a sad loss to the universe as a whole. Did we like hold a wake for the mole? I feel like we should have like a memorial service for Titi's mole. We can have funeral potatoes at the wake for Titi's mole. I'm trying to see if I have it. Okay, I have quite a lot of like, I can't really show you, mole on my arm. I have like a bunch there. Oh, apparently, this is what I found funny. I saw a Twitter post the other day that said, "You're gay if you have a mole or a freckle on your wrist." And I was like, "Huh, weird." And I like looked at my wrist. I was like, "No." And then I looked, and I was like, "I have a freckle on my wrist." Wrists for freckles. I'd be interested to know. Sounds pretty legit to me. Everyone has the gay freckle. so pleased. It's a thing. Camille has two because they're double the gay. Proud of you. I only have one. Is that like an indication of my bisexuality? Who knows? I'm gonna stop. I keep like getting distracted talking and then not realizing what I'm doing with the makeup and doing too much makeup. Okay, I'm then gonna put a tiny bit of concealer on my hand and then just use it to highlight. I'm not answering the question of who I'm RPing because you're all gonna see it as I do it. I've got to try and keep you interested somehow. If I just told you who I was RPing, you'd all leave because you're like, oh, I see who they're RPing. Bye. That's my technique to keep you engaged. You love my dulcet tones and you want me to. This is. No, that's wrong. I have the strangest accent. Like, it's not a bad thing. Like, I'm perfectly fine with my accent, but it is very weird because I spent like the first 6, 7 years of my life in London, and then I moved much further down south where they speak considerably like more posh. So I've got this like relatively posh voice with a little bit of a weird undertone to it. That then when I'm drunk turns into the strongest Cockney accent you've ever heard. But then when I'm around like my posh grandparents, it goes very posh and very pronounced. So yeah, bit of a weird voice. That was a big sidetrack. I did say if you got it right, you'd say, well, if someone guesses now, then I will tell you if you're right. You'll figure it out in a minute anyway. No, you do not want drunk Jess. Although that would be pretty funny if we did a drunk. No, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't. We're not doing that. We're not doing a drunk live stream. Oh my god, that would be terrible. That would no. Can't believe that thought even just crossed my mind. Cockney like in Sweeney Todd. I'm not going to endorse the accents of Sweeney Todd. I'm sorry. From my vague recollection of that film, they weren't incredible. I mean, okay. They were better than Dick Van Dyke and Mary Poppins, I'd say. But I'm not going to endorse those accents. Although Helena Bonham Carter's got a very weird voice anyway, so it makes any accent. I think her best accent, I don't know if anyone saw, what was it called? Ocean's 9 or something? It was the all-girl remake of Ocean's 11 with Sandra Bullock in it, and Helena Bonham Carter was in it, and she did the best Irish accent I've heard from a non-Irish person in a long time. So that was cool. What am I doing now? I'm doing eyebrows now. Okay. Yes, much better than TT's accent. To give TT credit, TT does a really good British accent. TT does a very good Essex accent from all the time we spent watching Celebs Go Dating when they were here. So that's pretty funny. But no, TT's very self-conscious about their British accent, and I actually think it's very good, considering my American accent is abysmal, and no, I will not show you ever. Thank God Harry Potter like does not have any Americans in it because I would be screwed. Ocean's 8. That was it. That was such a good film. It was like the gayest film I've ever seen, and they weren't even like trying not to make it gay. Who's the really fit lady in it that wore all the amazing outfits? That was like what's her name? I keep wanting to say Celine Dion, and it's not, but I don't know. It's like, is it similar? Who's the lady who was Sandra Bullock's best friend, the blonde one? What's her name? What's her name? What's her name? Why can't I do this? It's not Celine Dion. Celine Dion is a singer. What is her name? It's not. She's blonde and she wears all these like multicolored suits in it, and it's wonderful. It's gonna cut. Kate Blanchett, Celine, Kate. Thank you. It's the same thing. Kate Blanchett. I would murder for that woman. She's very attractive. The one who plays Galadriel, is that a Lord of the Rings thing? Is Kate Blanchett in Lord of the Rings? Oh, is she the elf that goes nuts? That doesn't look like her at all. Yeah, the elf that is like does the spooky like elf thing. I can feel TD's anger as I'm doing this. I'm sorry. I can feel the anger. That one. Yes. Kate Blanchett is who I aspire to be like when I'm a much adultier adult and I have like wrinkles and shit. I want to have her level of like, she has like the biggest dick energy I've ever seen on a woman. So this is one of my ginger eyebrows. I think I might do like a little, not like a shaved eyebrow, but like, you know how like if you've got like a cut on your eyebrow, maybe some of your eyebrow hairs would be missing. I think that would be cool. If that gives you a hint. I'm just trying to find all the shouting about Lord of the Rings. Yeah, no, I found it. I'm sorry. I have watched the first one. And I've watched bits of the others, but just not in like all one sitting. Isaac says I look cute. Thanks, Isaac. I think you're cute too. Yes, I play D&D and I haven't watched Lord of the Rings. Fight me. Right, exactly. They're amazing, but they're very, very long. And I have the attention span of a 3-year-old. I just can't. Like, even when I saw like Avengers Endgame, I was kind of like, whoa, this is taking up a lot of my concentration here. And so I just feel like if you go to the movies and you watch a 3-hour film, that's one thing. But if you have to sit down in your living room and like schedule 3 hours of your day to watch a film, that's crazy. Anybody got time for that. It's just not going to happen. So no, I haven't watched the other 2 Lord of the Rings, which are probably like 7 hours each. I'm a busy woman. Gibson. Hello, Gibson. Gibson is so cute. I enjoy the Snapchats of Gibson the cat very much. It's not Arthur Weasley, no. I did binge watch Fleabag, but Fleabag is only 25 minutes an episode. That's not 7 hours of elves. That's like short snippets of comedy. Don't call me out, Cam. Gibson does look like Ollie. It's quite scary. I sometimes get Snapchats of Gibson the cat and think that it's my cat, which is ridiculous because my cat lives with me and not with you. Surely shaved eyebrow is Charlie or Bill. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Just never know, do you? I love how the entire chat is just now waxing lyrical about Gibbs and the cat. It's fair enough, man. He's a good boy. I feel like my eyebrows are not even. Hold on. This is what happens when you do your eyebrows in a mirror that's like angled. That is not a... Yeah, nope. I've got like a you know how Daenerys, not Daenerys. I mean Daenerys, but you know how Emilia Clarke, who plays Daenerys, has like the eyebrows that like do that in the middle, like they're like in a permanently like frowny, confused expression. They're adorable, but only one of my eyebrows is doing that right now, and that needs to be fixed. Also, one of my eyebrows is shorter than the other. It drives me insane. It's like a good centimeter shorter than that one. How the heck am I able to fill in my eyebrow and not look at yourself? I'm looking at the screen, but I've got like a mirror here. But it's usually when I do like stuff like eyebrows and eyeliner, I'm like up close to the mirror because I'm blind without my glasses. So this is a true test of my both my seeing abilities and my makeup abilities. Yes, sorry. Any other questions? I will answer them and stop rambling. Witchcraft. Yes. Yes, this character is a witch. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. I wonder if this is... No, it's not. I was going to say, I think this is the first Golden Trio era person that I've RP'd, but it's not because I did Ron 10 million years ago for a thread of TTs, which was fun. Oh, and I did Pansy. Yeah, no, I have done a couple. And I did Aura Harry as well. I should do him again. He was fun. Mystery Mum's thread when? Mystery Mum? What? Mystery Mum's thread. My mother, Mima, mystery Mima thread. Oh, yeah, the big one, the big project that I'm doing. I don't have a release date for it just because I'm still waiting on footage, from a couple people. But like when I get the footage, it's boom, ready to go. And yeah, I'm hopefully gonna be releasing a trailer for it soon. So that'll be another little teaser where you find out a little bit more, maybe about what the series is about. But yeah, sorry, don't have an end date, release date for the series. I hope it's this month. It probably will be this month, probably towards the end of the month. Which is apt because it's my birthday month. So happy birthday to you guys. You get a big long thread that will probably cause you a lot of pain. But that's fine. We still need to film. What do we still need to film? What else is there to film? Shit, we do! Oh my god. Okay, scratch that. We haven't filmed everything. There's this tiny little part that we still need to film. Bastard. Okay, thank you for the reminder. I completely forgot about that. Damn it. Any hint on the characters? Yeah, it's Remus and Tonks. And lots of other characters actually, but primarily Remus and Tonks. And yeah, following it's we're going in a rough chronological order, so it's the late we've kind of got up to the fact where both Remus and Tonks are in a relationship, And now we're getting into like the nitty-gritty of that and the challenges they're facing. And it's featuring Fenrir, it's featuring Mima, it's featuring quite a few other people that make appearances. So yeah, it's been a lot of work, but I'm really excited and I think it's really good. So there you go. Will there be bloopers? Don't be ridiculous. Of course there are bloopers. Whenever me and Didi work together, there are bloopers. There is a lot of bloopers. I am not looking forward to editing them because, dear Lord, I mean, it's such a long series. It's 16 parts. So imagine, you've got like a blooper video for each part. Practically, that's just so much. It'll probably need to be like released in 2 parts. The bloopers. Right, let's do this eyebrow slit. I don't know. I'm gonna stamp it in like that. Unedited 1 hour release of bloopers. Absolutely not. The bloopers will be 1 hour as they are edited, at least. So don't even. If they were unedited, you'd be in trouble. Maybe I'll do 2 eyebrow slits. No, because that's too obvious. I want this to be like more of a scar thing. I don't know. Okay, 1 eyebrow slit or 2. You can make the decision. I feel like 2 eyebrow slits is like that, like try hard gangster. Like the tough boys in primary school, even though they were like 9 years old and they had like spiky gelled hedgehog hair, but then they get their mum to like do a little like shaved eyebrows. This is what I don't want to look like that. That was a very specific like British cultural moment you just experienced then. Probably not universal, but that's what it was like in British primary school. 2. Everyone's saying 2. No, I'm making an executive decision. I'm not doing 2. I love how I asked for your opinion and then you gave me your opinion and I told you you're wrong. Sorry. Okay. Eyebrow slit, done. Amazing. And then moving on to the makeup. I don't know. This character probably doesn't wear a lot of makeup, but I always have that like dilemma. Characters that don't wear a lot of makeup, which is fair enough. But if you want me to look older than 12, I do need to wear some makeup. So I'm just gonna have to wear some makeup. It might be a girl. Maybe boys wear makeup. No, it's a girl. It's a Weasley and it's a girl. Come on, it narrows narrows it down very much. Oh, it doesn't, I guess. I guess there's Molly as well. No, it's not Molly. It's Ginny. We're doing Ginny today because I got a fun new wig and I want to try it out. There you have it. I see Ginny as being still quite feminine, despite being like a Quidditch player, and I really like how a lot of people have kind of gone quite butch with her in their portrayals of her. Um, like the freaking snapback and like the oh, who is it that wears? I think Chan wears like a beanie for Ginny. I see a lot of like plaid wearing Ginnies in the community, but yeah, I see her as being like very strong and like hot headed. But yeah, I really like Blankheart's interpretation of Ginny at school. I really just like blank arts art in general. I think she's got such a good hold of like the characterizations of the characters from that era. She's so creative with like the scenarios that she does and she draws, like really like tiny intimate. I really can't speak today. Intimate moments, and instead of like just the big book moments or like big character moments. Very, very, very talented artist. I like her a lot. I didn't see everyone else saying Ginny. I think someone said Ginny at the very, very beginning, but I wasn't going to reveal it at the very beginning because that'd be no fun. When? Internet moments. Intimate moments, not internet moments. I'm struggling today. Didn't get a lot of sleep. When do I ever get sleep? The life of an RPO is to stay up way too late. I think if you're a person who has a lot of friends on the internet, it messes with your body clock so much because you usually either stay up late or wake up really early to like speak to them. So yeah, that's my life. Been my life for the last 4 or 5 years. Not going to bed until like 1 a.m. Yeah, what is sleep indeed? Okay, I need to not make her eyes so orange. I keep getting carried away. Ah! Okay, let's blend some of that out. What is it gonna have? A RuPaul's Drag Race moment. Damn it. Why did I do that? Why is no one stopping me? You guys need to be watching me and stopping me when I'm going overboard. You probably can't even see it on camera, so it'll be fine. Whatever. This is the thing. I'm going to do all the makeup on this stream, and then I'm going to like adjust my lighting before I go online, and I'll probably have to like completely redo all the makeup just to match the lighting. That's fine. That's fine. No, you can't screenshot biting. I don't. Am I biting my brush? I am biting my brush. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's a nervous habit. Oral fixation. Who? Yeah, TT, why can't you screenshot every time I bite my brush? Don't get your minions to do the work for you, lazy ass. Thank you, Cam. Yeah, so. Okay, eyeliner. Oh yeah, we were gonna. You were interested in how I do my eyeliner? Well, I'm actually not going to use an eyeliner pen today. We're going to use a gel because I think my eyeliner pen's running out. So you can all see how I do gel liner instead. This brush is covered in concealer. I know I give people shit for like not having proper brushes, TT, but although I have proper brushes, I never clean them. And it's really bad, and I don't endorse that behavior whatsoever. But also, who has time to clean their brushes every day? Not me. Just like rub it on a piece of tissue paper. It's fine, right? Okay, so I've got like a little. Oh, this is gonna be really hard. Maybe I should do it in here. Okay, that will work. Okay, I'll do it in the little mirror. So I've got a little angle brush, and then I'm just gonna do my wing, and I hope that it. A lot of it is just winging it, winging it. A lot of it is just. I don't know what's the other way of saying winging it. I'm going to say winging it now. I can't. A lot of it is just winging it. You just got to wing your eyeliner sometimes. I need to shut up. No, I can't do it because I'm laughing at myself. Yeah. And then the other thing I do is I tend not to go like all the way over into this corner of my eye because it doesn't suit my eye shape. And I look like I've been punched in the face. So I'm just gonna kind of line the outer third of my eye. I'm now thinking, what color are Ginny's eyes? I want to say green, but that's Harry. What if I don't have contacts for Ginny's eyes? Hold on, I'm Googling this now. What color eyes does Ginny Weasley have? I feel they're brown. There, they are brown. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. No problem. I can do brown. Okay, brown, brown. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. Brown eyes are superior. I freaking wish I had brown eyes. I mean, no, I don't because I like my eyes, but that was stupid. I was like, I wish I could just have brown eyes sometimes, which is exactly what I do because I'm a cosplayer who has brown contact lenses. This is the longer this live stream goes on, the more this is deteriorating, and I'm sounding like an absolute buffoon. I'm so sorry. What time is it? It's not even been an hour. God's sake. Pull yourself together, Jess. Okay. Now the tricky part is matching what you did on the other eye. I have no technique for that. I'm just gonna wing it. Shit. I'm just gonna go with the flow. It's better. See? Shit, I need to. This is also my blind eye, so I really can't see what I'm doing. If you really fuck up, there's always cotton buds and makeup remover. That's hassle, so I'm laughing at my own puns. Leave me alone. I don't often make puns. When I do, I don't often make puns. When I make them, they're good enough that I laugh at them myself. Oh, I'm also going to take the opportunity to promote my D&D group, which is going to be live streaming. What day is it today? Thursday, tomorrow. Yeah, so if you are watchers of D20 Era, I will be playing. So will TT, I believe, with the rest of the group. And yeah, you should all come and watch because it's really fun and it's just a little bit ridiculous, really. But I enjoy it a lot. I realized that I've been playing D&D for nearly a year. I think we started playing in July last year. So it's been a long old time. Yes? I'm going to leave it like that just because I'm going to ruin it otherwise. So much makeup on my hand now. Also, I painted my nails, guys. I haven't painted my nails in like a good year, and then I painted them for the wedding that I went to, and quite enjoyed it. It's quite therapeutic. I'm not an ambidextrous person in anything else except painting my nails. I'm very, very good at painting my right hand with my left hand. I've got a very steady left hand when it comes to painting nails. And so I feel like this is a skill that deserves to be utilized, but it doesn't get utilized because I don't paint my nails. So I'm gonna paint my nails more often. I just said paint my nails so many times. That was a meaningless bit of information. But yes, it's pink and sparkly, and I have so many nail polishes. I'm just gonna continue to talk about nails because I'm on a roll now. I used to have this like little obsession with like nail artists on YouTube, like when I was like in my teens. And so I used to do all this nail art on my nails. And so I had like literally, I have like 200 bottles of nail polish like in my airing cupboard in boxes that I don't use because I don't paint my nails. But yeah, a lot of them probably need to be thrown out by now. But do you ever get like emotionally attached to inanimate objects, even though they have no use to you anymore? Because that's me. I'd be a hoarder if I wasn't so freaking tidy. She says, everything has been strategically moved out of frame. This house is not tidy right now. I think since TT's left, this house has gotten considerably like less tidy because it's just me living here now. So my standards have dropped considerably, which is sad. Yeah, see, everyone should paint their nails. We should do another live stream and just paint our nails together. So stupid. Yeah. Can you imagine? Watch Jess paint her nails. Literally, watch paint dry. I would like to do a live stream. I was thinking the other day. Do like a cooking live stream. Not like a baking one, but like a cooking one. I could like cook dinner with you guys. Maybe if I like choose like a really easy recipe, I could give you all the recipe in advance. And you can cook along with me. Wouldn't that be fun? Maybe it'd just be fun for me. I like cooking. Knowing me, I'd just end up burning down a house. Can you imagine if I just burnt down my house and you were all just like watching it happen in live time? That was really morbid. I'm sorry. As I said, the quality of this live stream is going downhill the more and more I talk. Please ask me questions. I'm struggling here and talking about burning my house down. Bye, Wen. Thank you for joining. I hope work is okay to you. Everyone can talk shit about Wen now that she's gone. No, this is the thing. No one could talk crap about Wen because Wen is the most adorable, pure human being on the planet. It's a fact. You don't cook. That's fine. That's the whole point. I'm going to teach you how to cook. Titi didn't cook. Titi can cook now. I'm freaking Jamie Oliver who? Mary Berry who? I'm really sad that none of this makeup is showing up on camera. I'll take proper pictures so you can see it all, I promise. Because there's just not much point in doing a live stream where like I show you how I do my makeup and then none of you can actually see the freaking makeup. It's a good thing I'm so goddamn entertaining. What am I doing now? Okay, cool. So this is a new wig. This will be and possibly educational. This is a new wig. It's a lace front wig, so it's a nice one. And lace fronts need to be like prepared a certain way before you can wear them, i.e. cutting the lace and potentially like plucking out the hairline, although it's a bit hard to do on synthetic wigs. This is the wig. Let's call her Ginny. Got a pair of scissors here somewhere. So yeah, lace front wigs come with like extended lace at the front so you can cut it how you want. Some people like leave like a centimeter of lace in front of the hairline. I generally tend to cut the lace as close to the hairline as I can just because I think it looks better on camera. And then you can kind of customize it and part it how you want. And then like if you have like a human hair, wig, which I do not because they're freaking expensive, but a lot of people will pluck it because you can like pluck the hairline, because the hair will just like pluck really easily from the lace. If you've got a synthetic, terrible English. If you've got a synthetic wig, it's a bit harder to do that, because the hair doesn't like pull away as easily, and it will just like create holes in your lace. So what I do actually, if I do want to like remove some hairs from this wig, I don't pluck it. I use like tiny little like nail scissors, and I try and like get it in the knot, because underneath where the hair is all like knotted to the lace, you can actually sometimes get a very tiny pair of like clippers underneath there and clip it, and then it will come out. I tend to only do that on like darker wigs, so like brown or black, or maybe sometimes ginger wigs, because blonde wigs tend to blend in with like your skin color, so they look really natural anyway, so you don't often have to do a lot of work on the hairline, but I might have to on this one, otherwise the hairline just looks really harsh and unnatural. The more you know. So yes, you might not be able to see what I'm doing. I'm just basically holding up the wig like taut, and I'm just cutting the lace away. Lost a little bit of hair there. It's okay. This is a pretty good wig anyway. It's not got like a completely straight hairline. It's got quite a natural like curve to it, which is good. This wig, I should probably tell you, is from Webster Wigs, which is a drag queen. Well, primarily like provides wigs for drag queens in the UK. And they're really, really good quality, but like also really reasonable. Sometimes you can pay like $80, $100 for like a synthetic lace front wig. I think Webster Wigs is around about 50 or 60 pounds. I got these for 40, I think, because they were on they had a sale on. I don't tend to buy wigs unless there's a sale, because wigs are expensive. Yeah, if anyone is in the market for a lace front wig, I would recommend Webster Wigs, only they are in the UK, so you will have to pay international shipping if you aren't in the UK, but there you go. Okay, just got the last little bit to do. And I try not, when I put wigs on, you'll find out in a minute, I try not to. Yes, I will give you a link to the website for the wig. I will post it in the comments of the video if you like. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, when I try not to use glue with these wigs, just because when I'm RPing, I'm just usually sat down, and so the wig doesn't tend to move a lot. And especially if it's like a new wig like this one, the lace is like very fresh and usually lays very flat against your head. So I probably won't need to use glue with this yet. It's only when like you wear them a couple times and the lace tends to curl a little bit, and then you need some glue to stick it down. But yeah, I try to just fasten the wig securely with like the straps that it comes with and the combs, and then usually it will lay flat against your head. If you're like a proper cosplayer and you're like doing photo shoots with like high quality cameras and you're walking around and whipping your hair back and forth, then yeah, you're gonna need to glue it down. And you can get specialized wig glue for that. But otherwise, there we go. That's not cut very well. How do you take care of a wig? Good question. Luckily, these wigs come in like a little silk bag, so I keep this bag, and then when I put them away again, I kind of try and lay them flat, and I twist the hair and like lay it on top of each other, so it's in like it's not just like stuffed in the bag and gets all tangled. And I keep it in the bag, and I just try and keep the bags stored as flat as possible, so they're not getting tangled. But at the end of the day, if you wear a wig enough times, the hair is going to tangle and it's going to deteriorate over time. That's just kind of the nature of wigs. You can keep them in shape by making sure you use a wig brush only to brush them. Don't use like a normal hairbrush because you'll damage the fibers. So use like one of those like tangle teasers that have like the flexible brush prongs on them. Synthetic wigs, these are heat safe, so I think you can use like straighteners and curlers on them. I've not tried that. Oh no, I have. I straightened my Bellatrix wig and it did get a little bit fried, so I wonder. But no, they're usually fine. You can shampoo them and like wash them. I haven't done that either, just because I'm scared I'll ruin it. But yeah, just basically try and brush it out after every use very gently, and try not to keep it stored so that it doesn't tangle. And yeah, they should be fine. Seeing if there's any other wig questions. It's not the same wig I use for Lily. My Lily wig is pretty much ruined because I've worn it so much. I think If I Could See Your Face was its last hurrah. But I got a new Lily wig that's actually slightly different. It's the same color, I think, actually, as the Lily wig, but it's in a different style. It's actually more in the style of Marlene, but it's slightly shorter and less curly. So yeah, it's the same color, but different style. The new Lily wig I got is actually a little bit darker. It's more like auburny. So I'm quite excited to try that. New Lily wig. Yeah, it is a beautiful wig. Let's try it on. I'm going to need a wig cap, which I don't have with me. So if you bear with me 2 ticks, I'm going to try and find one. I can't find a wig cap, so we're just gonna make do without. I'll find a wig cap later, but I'll try on the wig just quickly without one over the top of my hair, so you can see what it looks like. Usually, if I'm wearing like a lace front, I'll plait my hair. I'll do like 2 plaits and I'll pin them to the back of my head just so it's flatter. Because otherwise you get that big like bulbous shape. Okay, so to put on a wig, you usually have like these little combs inside. So you put it on back to front. You put like front to back. I mean, you stick your head into the front of it, and then you fasten it at the back with these combs, and then you secure it with these like little bra strap things around the back of your neck. That will like keep it all tight on your head. Oh, this will be fun. And then see how it goes. So my ponytail's in the way, but you do the side combs. And then you find the little bra strap things. Clip those together. And then you flip it. And what you end up with is something like that. Yeah, that kind of works. This has not been styled whatsoever yet, so that's what a middle parting would look like. But you can see how like flat the lace lays just because it's a new wig and it looks really good. But yeah, no, if you have an older wig and the lace starts to curl a little bit, oh, some spare hair there, you will probably need some glue to glue it down. But yes, what do you think of the wig? I really like it. I look horrifically like my sister, who is a ginger, which is quite scary. If you're going to need to glue this down anywhere, it will probably be by the ears, just by the temples. But yeah, this is what I think Ginny would look like, I guess. I might make a few tweaks. Don't know, maybe Ginny would have her hair up, she's a Quidditch player. But I quite like the wig, as it is. This is a lot of hair. Oh, contacts. Oh, let's do contacts, okay. That was lucky, I found them straight away. They were the first ones in my drawer. Yay, everyone likes it. I'm so pleased. Okay, this is gonna be difficult to do now. I should have done the contacts and then the wig, but hey ho. Also, you're technically meant to do your contacts and then your eye makeup. But if I put contacts in, my vision reduces considerably. So we're not gonna do that. Do as I say, not as I do, whatever that saying is. Okay. I'm not going to show you how to put contacts in because it's gross, and also I won't be able to show you on camera because I need to lean in to this mirror here. Okay, that's one. I always do the first one like instantly, and then the second one takes me 10 minutes, but we'll see. We might be okay. Told you. Told you. Second one is always a bit. Okay. I did it! Oh, did I? Yes, it did. Okay. Now, those are the eyes. Oh God, I am doing the 3 notes thing. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah. I've now picked up this thing from living with TT that like whenever there's like a gap of silence, I'm like sorry. This is blame TT, it's all their fault. So yeah, this is my girl with her little shaved eyebrow. I'm gonna put on a Quidditch jumper and maybe I'll muddy my face up a little bit so she's just come back from a Quidditch match. But yeah, essentially, this is it. This was my Ginny process. This is the first time I've done it, so like it went about as well as it could have done, to be honest. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I'm gonna sign off now so I can actually get online before midnight, which would be a good. But yeah, tune in to the blog in a little while and I'll be answering questions as Ginny Weasley. Oh, and right on cue, my cat has come in. I'll get Ollie to say goodbye. Hello! Come to say bye to everyone? Oh, he's so heavy. He's so heavy. He doesn't even like give a damn like that I wear all colors of the rainbow on my hair now. Like he just is just like, oh, what are you doing? New person, cool. Anyway, me and Ollie are gonna say goodbye. Say goodbye to everyone. Oh, okay. Yes. He's not interested in saying goodbye. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. This is the first live stream I've done by myself. So as predicted, I talked a lot of shit and it was very random. But thank you for holding out and I hope you enjoyed it. The recorded stream will be up on my Patreon, available to everyone, which is probably not a good idea because then everyone's going to realize how much of a weirdo I am. But yes, thank you for tuning in. Keep an eye on the blog. I'll be answering questions in a bit. And thanks. I'll see you next time. If you have any ideas of what you want me to do on the next live stream, let me know. If you want to paint nails together, that can be arranged. It's fine. Now I just got to figure out how to stop the broadcast. Oh, here we go. Fantastic. Thanks everyone for joining, and I'll see you next time. Bye.